Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Duke and I'm the Duke of Italy, and welcome to my first ever gameplay video. And today we're going to be playing Lord of the Rings The Third Age for Game Boy Advance. Now, I'm a super big fan of Lord of the Rings. I've seen every movie probably like a billion times each. Uh, I just got my whole family to watch it for the first time a few weeks ago. And this game is actually very special to me because it's a strategy game. And I've always kind of enjoyed strategy games, and it's of my favorite movie series, even more than Star Wars, I'd say. So let's just get started on a new game here. So today I'm just gonna pick. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna play the tutorial today. So I guess let's just do Gandalf. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we will be playing on Sauron mode eventually. So we're just gonna play tutorials today. So we're gonna start off with the tutorial. Now, this is a fight that covers the battle at the very beginning of the first movie, Fellowship of the Ring. If you haven't seen it, it's of Isildur when he dies, pretty much. Except he doesn't have a horse in the game. There are a few discrepancies between like the game and the movies, where there's like obviously like Aemir. At the end of the third movie, he has a sword, and on the Battle of Pelennor Fields, his bow. But in this game, he only has a spear. So stuff like that. It's little things. It's not really that big a deal. So we're gonna select Isildur here, and you actually get to play as him in a level that I've never played. I've never actually beat this game, but I played it a few times when I was little. So yeah, this game is actually pretty easy to understand, but the strategy part, it doesn't seem like super intense until you like start doing it. So he tells me to go in front of the standard barrier. Also, they have the only standard barrier in the game is the Uruk-hai standard barrier. Sorry, standard bearer. And I don't know why they don't have an orc one. They also only have one human standard bearer, and he's like a Rohan guy. So just move Isildur there. And I think he's just the same model as any Captain Isildur. So alright, that's not that much damage, but whatever. Yeah, and this game, it's a little bit like Advance Wars or Fire Emblem, the one that's just called Fire Emblem for I think Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy Advance when I was little, and everything I've played was pretty much on the Game Boy Advance until I got a Wii. So everything that's on Game Boy Advance, I just love. I play those games to death. I had like 2 Game Boys break, but those are stories for another time. So it tells me to select a ranger. Now I think this is supposed to be Arnor still, so the fact that they're Gondor rangers is a little wrong, but it doesn't really matter. It's a game. There are one of my favorite things about this game is the models. They're terrible. Sorry if the sound's a little too loud. Let me see if I can turn that down just a little bit. Oh, guess not. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, I'm aware. Cool. Yeah, he's wounded. He got hit. Got roughed up a little bit, but yeah. Okay. That's it for him. Alright, that's a wrap. I think that means we win. Alright, awesome, cool. Yeah, so that's the first level, and there's a second tutorial also, where, hold on, actually, real quick, I'm gonna fix the settings real quick, see if I can do that. Okay guys, we're back. I fixed the sound effects so they're a little more quiet here, because I just don't like, it was super loud. I hope you guys could hear me, I'm not sure. Alright, and this is the one that like actually happens in the movie. They sort of split it into 2 missions. They do that a few times. Like the Battle of Pelennor Fields, they split into 2 missions you guys will see later. Alright, and sometimes, the objective thing that it'll say here, or like this whole like prompt, I guess you could say, it's like quoted from like, I think what the makers of the game thought was in the book. Like there are a couple fights that are like implied in the movies, like Battle of the Fords of Ice, and that's in this game, which is where, what's his name? Theodred. It's the battle where he's mortally wounded. There's a battle that's there, and they just sort of give what it's like meant to be. And there's a couple things they use from the extended edition, like Mouth of Sauron, who's probably, like, most people can agree, is like the best part about like the third movie extended edition. And I could probably agree with that, actually. He's one of my favorite parts. Just, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you if you don't know what happens, but alright, so this is the first time we get the Gondor soldiers right here, the infantry. There's not that much of a distinction in this game, but it's just kind of how it works. Now, our objective is to kill him, if I remember correctly. Is the chief? Yeah, defeat hero, 2 points. Most missions are like 10 points, but Yeah, they're mostly 10 points. Sometimes they're more. I think one of the last missions is like 20. They'll get nuts like that. Now, I want to protect Isolde at all costs, because... Alright, that's a fun noise. So, we're just going to honestly... Hold on, let's see here. I know these guys have pretty decent health. Doesn't show there, hold on. So let's go see what they got. They got 11 hit points. That's way more than an Orc. Orc only has 9. I didn't know the Ranger had 8, though. That's definitely different. He's 29. Chief is 21. What's up, Chief? He's gonna die. Hopefully. That's the goal here. Alright, got him. Now, there's a factor in this game called... I actually don't know what it's called, but if you hit a guy enough times, they'll have like a morale penalty, or they'll have like a red ring around them, and they'll just pretty much be useless for the next round or two. Okay, that was awful. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Alright. Let's see how much damage they do to us, because it's probably going to be a lot, because I have a lot of luck at this game. Alright, you know what? That's not bad. That's pretty much nothing. Let's just maintain our distance, because I just know they're going to try and pull something and it's going to beat me in one turn. This game will change on a dime. Like, it's kind of like Fire Emblem, where, like, you can get totally destroyed. Let's actually not use him. And the entire tide of the whole thing can change within a turn. And it's really rough like that. The game loves just... And it'll spawn in more dudes after, like, most of them are dead at times. It loves doing that, just to put the nail in the coffin, I guess you could say. I don't know why they keep shooting this one guy. Might as well get him in before he's gone. I know they do way more damage than the Rangers. The Rangers do nothing, but they have a ranged attack, so that's the compensation there. I'll start moving these guys up, because I know they're going to kill this guy. Perfect. Alright. Also, most of the battles in this game are like way bigger than this. Obviously, it's just tutorial. Alright, so that's fun. Oh, they have 3 moves. That's epic. Oh, he's having a good time. Bye. Classic. I'm really happy about that, actually. He wasn't pulling his weight. He obviously needed to go. Alright, how far can Isolde move? Okay, not that far. Let's hope that'll get him. Or not, you know, that's cool. Guess we're gonna have a couple casualties today. How's his health? He'll probably die next turn, honestly. As much as, like, you want to play objective in this game, there are a lot of cases where you gotta, like, thin out the enemy because you don't want your guys to die. I'm gonna be playing this in Sauron mode, and I haven't mentioned what that is yet. It's basically like when you have a hero. How far can it go up? Alright, that's good. It means, like, when you have a hero, if they get wounded in a battle, and they're not, like, your main hero, if they're not, like, Gandalf, Elrond, or Aragorn, for instance, then they will be unable to be played ever in that campaign. So there are many times where I've had to, like, reload saves playing on Sauron mode. In the game, they will target your heroes relentlessly. That's their favorite thing. Like, not even objective necessarily. It's just like, well, guess you can't use that guy ever again. And if you lose too many heroes, some missions are actually unplayable after that. So I think, like, that's the way to, like, lose the campaign. It almost turns it into, like, almost like it's almost like PvP against the computer in, like, a much grander sense. Even though you're just going through missions. Alright, I got 2 moves. He's not gonna live that long. The Chief. Alright. That's good. I don't know who played Isildur in the movies, but he did a really good job making me hate him in the first one, when he wouldn't throw the ring in. Like, wow, you killed the strongest guy of the second and third age, but you can't overcome this little ring. I know the movies and book are all about, like, yeah, the ring, like, no one can overcome. Are you kidding me? 2 damage? This is ridiculous. Alright, let's mop him up. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I was really not expecting that. Alright. That's another W for me. I'm so good. I beat the tutorial. Alright, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Now, for when I actually start playing the game for real, so I'm going to have a straw poll, or I might have a poll on Twitter. I'll probably have both, honestly, between the three heroes. I'm going to play a good campaign because I like being a good guy, I guess, because I have pride and all those things. But the choices are Gandalf, Aragorn, and Elrond, so vote for whatever one you want me to see me play as. And that'll be it. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.